Hey, what's up you guys? You're watching Team APS, Paul here, and today I wanted to show you guys my updated 2018 Yu-Gi-Oh collection. So it's a lot, and I guess I should probably preface this video with a few things. So first of all, I have been playing this game for many years. I've been collecting things just through trades, buying cards, selling cards, just like winning stuff and having things sent to me like as a Yu-Gi tuber. So there's all kinds of things, and I really would venture to say this is far from like my complete collection. There's a lot of bulk commons, for example, that I just had to kind of like cram into shoe boxes because I don't have a very good solution for organizing things. I'm really bad at that. If anybody has ideas or suggestions, please tell me. And also, this stuff is basically mine and Alex because we all live together, and so we share cards and collections pretty much. So a lot of the decks and cards and things that you'll see that's just ours. This doesn't include Trell or Chris or Calvin. So yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to say. If you guys want to trade and all of that stuff or buy and sell, I might be able to do a little bit of that with the app that actually sponsored this video. It's Snups. You guys have probably heard of it, but let's check this out. So this is Snups. They're sponsored today's video, and it's basically a mobile phone app that lets you buy and sell and trade and talk about things, in this case Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and it's really cool. So I've actually talked about this app before. I've got an account on here, as you guys can see. I can follow people and that type of thing. All the stuff that's on here currently is sort of my existing collection that I did like last year when I did a video like this. So since I'm updating it, I'm going to be adding a lot of the new stuff you guys see in this video, a lot of the new mats, several of the new cards, and a few other cool paraphernalia, a certain card that you might be able to guess because it's right here. So yeah, the way that Snups works is basically you create an account and then you can make what are called shelves. And on your shelves, like I've got hollow cards, play mats, miscellaneous stuff, deck boxes. That's where you can sort of sort your collection out, and you can take pictures of individual things and add them to your shelves. So like here, for example, I've got all of my different play mats. It's a very convenient thing. It's actually a really good way to keep track of your own stuff because I'm not very good at keeping track of things. So this actually helps me a lot with that. And in addition to play mats, I've got like hollow cards. This is my binder back when I did this video before, or at least a few pages of it. And like I also had the dice, for example. But this time, like I said, I'm going to be updating a lot of this. So follow me here on Snups. You can back up here. Yeah, you can find my account. I'm going to have it in the description. I've also got a group. I've got a lot of followers. I've got a group that you can join as well, and that's where you'll get updates on all the stuff that I post. And it's also where you can talk to other people. We can have discussions and those types of things. So it's very cool. All right, let's find it actually. So these are how groups work, basically. There are different Yu-Gi-Oh groups. There's like Cyber Knights group, for example, right here, in case you guys can't see it. And more importantly, here's the Team APS Collectors group. I actually updated the profile picture and everything. That's our picture from YCS Columbus. And I had already said earlier before, like, hey, we're going to be sharing some stuff soon. We've got a lot of members, and you can just start a discussion. So, for example, if you wanted to talk about cards or talk about decks or things that you're buying or selling, you can mention that all. It's really great. I think that's actually probably my favorite part about this app is that when I had it before, it was more of just a like, here I'm buying and selling stuff. But now it's kind of turned into more of a community, and that's something that I really like. So I do advise you guys to join it. Yeah, so here at the end of the video, we're going to actually list this card. This is the Chaos Emperor Dragon I opened not that long, a few months back, and I want to actually get some offers on it because something that Snups is trying to do now is promote their whole make me an offer feature where, if you want to buy something from somebody, you can kind of run an auction style thing for it, and people who make the best offers, you can consider those. And this is a really rare, valuable PSA grade 8 Chaos Emperor Dragon, secret rare, IFC, pretty neat. But we'll get to that all later. Let's talk about my collection because I've gone on long enough here. So, where do I start? Binders. So a new thing that we've been doing with binders right now is we've made an extra deck binder and then a monster spells and traps binder. And all the cards in these are hollows, but we've got plenty of commons and rares and stuff. So I will start with the monsters binder. This is not in much of an order, as you guys can probably tell. A lot of this stuff is just crammed in. I'm gonna have to take a day or like a live stream or something to organize all of these cards because there's just so many, and you're gonna notice like random stuff that's just completely out of place or missing a play set that I probably have somewhere. and it's a big problem. But yeah, this is the type of stuff that we have. I try to organize these things so that it's easy for us. Nothing else left in here. Wait, there actually is something left in here. What is this in here? See, it is really random stuff. So, I try to keep this stuff organized so that when we're going to events, like YCS Columbus, we can have easy access to our cards that we need for side decks and that type of stuff. So those are the monsters. We also got spells, which are in this binder. Alex just put them in earlier. Again, no particular order. You'll see some really valuable stuff, and you'll see some not that valuable stuff. But yeah, I try to keep these all together again, so that whenever somebody's building a deck and they're like, oh, where are my staple hollow spells and stuff, you can find them pretty easily. I think that something that's really important, actually, for me at least, is having hollow copies of staples. I made a video about it before, but I kind of have this weird addiction to getting hollow staples, ultra rare mind control or mind crush or secret foolish burial. I don't like using common versions of cards. I know, I'm bougie, you can say what you want about me, but that's just how it is. I'm sure at least a few of you guys can relate. So that's the stuff in the spells binder. Then we have the traps binder, which is actually a binder from Inked Gaming. Our newest sponsor, in fact. If you want to buy something from Inked Gaming, you should check it out and use the promo code APS10. You'll get 10% off whatever you get, site-wide. Alright, anyway, so these are traps, and we've got lots of traps going on around here, some expensive stuff like Evenlies, and these aren't actually my impermanents right now, these are Trell's, and you gotta give them back to him, and just lots of traps. Again, the purpose of this is to be easily accessible whenever we're planning for our events. A lot of traps in particular are important in the side deck, so having them all together like this is rather important. And a lot of stuff's missing play sets and things like that. So yeah, I don't think there's anything left in here. So yeah, that's that. And then we've got the extra deck binder. I think I should move these cards around. Okay, so extra deck binder. This is, Link Monsters, Xyz, Synchros, Fusions. Got some Borloads, Firewalls, Boral Sword, Saryuyas, Alistairs, Mech Knights, Link Karibo from Shonen Jump, lots of Electromite, unfortunately that got limited, Summon Sorceress and Trisbana, Izolds, who probably should get banned, Topologic, Bomber Dragon that is, more Link monsters, and with Link monsters it's so important to have a lot of them because they're kind of the big summoning mechanic of the day right now, and so if you don't have them then you won't be doing so well. Got lots of synchros. There are also a lot of other extra deck cards that we didn't include in here because they're deck specific, so we haven't done the best job of it, but for example, I wouldn't include the Noble Knight Xyz monster because it's kind of deck specific, so if Alex needs it, he'll usually just have it on his own and we won't have to put it in this binder. This is mostly for generic cards or cards that are very valuable. So got fusions, cool stuff, and then some extra Xyz that need to go back in their place, and then none of the rest of this is full. So as you guys can see, I mostly use Ultra Pro binders, so these are my favorites. I like Ultra Pro stuff. The only brand I'd say I like any more than Ultra Pro for binders is maybe Ultimate Guard. I had some of their binders, the kind that zip up and stuff, but I gave most of them to Trell and Calvin and everybody else, so don't really have too many of those anymore. But this is the front of this? Okay, that's not the front of this. Okay, so that's all for binders. Next, we've got a lot of different deck boxes. Got this Flip and Trade twin deck box that I've had for a long time. I used to use this at events, but I found that a double deck box is kind of a lot if you're playing in a Yu-Gi-Oh event. You really just want to have a single deck box, something smaller like that, for example. But inside here, we just got some commons that I probably should sort through, but haven't. These are just good, decent kind of commons that you would maybe use again for side decks, staples, that sort of thing. We want to actually put them into the monster binder that Monster sent us. I'll show you guys that actually. Haven't gotten the chance to because it's hard to find a time to put commons in a binder, but it's right over here. Yeah, this is the monster binder, and it's got double the space of a normal binder, so ideally we will be able to find some time to put commons in there because there's lots of commons. So yeah, that's all that's in there. Got this orange Ultimate Guard deck box. This is the Sidewinder. It's actually probably my favorite deck box from them because while I really like the flipping trays, they're cool. I think I'm missing like one of them somewhere, but these are really cool and they come in lots of colors and stuff and they flip out and stuff. You can carry your deck in there. Also have like dice and other cool things. Oh, Alex actually has some dice in here. You can, you know, do all that, but they're kind of large. I think they're great for going to locals, but if you're going to an event, then this and these are really big. This is probably the perfect size because it just holds your deck in it and like nothing more. Like deck, extra deck, side deck, you can just use a divider and you're good. So yeah. Also got the Ultimate Guard Archive. I think it's somewhere on one of these sides. It actually says what it's called. Here it is. Yeah, this is the Archive, and it just holds a lot of their regular size deck boxes. 5 different ones. There's a deck in each of these. I won't show each one because most of them are just mesh decks that are like half complete, half torn apart. Alex tends to keep this and keep all his decks in it because he builds a lot of like different fun decks, and so we find that it's easier to just keep those all in one place, so that's kind of how we do that. What's in here? This is another Sidewinder. This is actually the color changing one. Not working all that well right now because my skin's really cold. But yeah, so you can keep a deck in here. I think this is what Alec actually used at YCS Columbus to hold all of his cards. What else do we have? Oh, yes, my favorite. This is the deck box I kind of use the most, actually. The Wormwood, Team APS engraved, deck box. So it's got this little buckle thing. You can keep your cards in there, and it's even got this bottom compartment that you can pull off and like stow dice away in. Very nice. It's actually my favorite just because of like how novel it is. So let's put all this stuff away. Oh yeah, so this red binder from Ultimate Guard, this is their zipping kind. I like them because like I just like the idea of being able to like zip a binder closed. We've got the alternate art Exodia pieces, some regular Exodia pieces, Chaos Emperor. We don't know what this binder actually is right now. There's just, it's kind of crazy and all over the place. Token cards, we got tokens made at YCS Columbus, field centers, and you know, just that type of stuff. So it's kind of what we've been putting in here. We're not like 100% sure what this will turn into, but that's kind of just what it is for now. Fun fact, it used to be the extra deck binder, but then we got far too many extra deck cards to contain them all. We've also got the Dragon Skin box. I think this is from Legion Supplies. Alex uses this for his more serious decks, so you know, it kind of flips out like this. You can hold many things in there. We've got Ultimate Guard mat collection tube things. So you open these up and you can fit a mat in there. You can also use a side compartment and like put dice and stuff. Useful if you're going to locals. I'm not really using them right now, but we have in the past. So we got a red and a blue one. And we've also got mini shoe boxes of common cards that I wanted to show, but I just don't think I can. I think that's it. Let's see. So playmats. This is the Imperium Duelist 2-player mat. This is actually one of the first ones that they ran. I really love it. I did a lot of videos on this before. If you guys have been watching for a while, you'll know. This is great. It folds up well, accommodates 2 players, has extra monster zones, feels incredible, it's full color. And we have playmats. Many playmats. So I'll go through these all really quickly. This is the generic Yu-Gi-Oh mat. This is from PAX South, actually, an event we went to earlier this year. We're going to go again next year. It's fun. If you'll be there, let us know. Inked Gaming. Again, use our code APS10, 10% off. It's a cool mat, too. Got the Judge mat from 2014. Yeah, it's got the vampires on it. Got our Ghost Girl, Ghost Reaper. Got Circuit Break. Code of the Duelist. Comic-Con from 1 year. This has Yugi and Exodia on it, so pretty neat. 200th YCS mat, obviously pretty good. Got that recently. Generic Link mat. This is actually a pre-registration mat for YCS London. I ordered this on eBay because I couldn't go to that event, but one day maybe I'll actually get to go to a YCS London. Have some fun there. Duel Links mats sent to specific Yu-Gi tubers, which was really awesome. I was honored to get this. So if you're into Duel Links, this is a really cool thing if you can like order it somewhere. Super Mario mat, Dark Magician, or well, Ebon Illusion Magician mat, Red Eyes Flare Metal mat, We use these for lots of theme duels. Got Blue Eyes. This is Zephra's custom Team APS mat with the twins on it. They're both over there. And finally, original APS mat. So everything is here. Everyone is here, as they're saying these days. And let's get these all like back in some kind of an order. So yeah, those are the mats. There's probably a few I'm missing. Like I've got just kind of a generic Ultimate Guard mat and like a TCG player mat, but I don't really include those because I mean like they're just generic branded things. So we don't really have much design to them. And oh, I almost forgot. We've got this small binder that Alec has been using to store his high rarity zombies. He wants to build like a little retro zombie deck, but right now some of the cards are like missing because of things, but that's another thing we've been using. I think that's all that I wanted to show. So now let's get back to Snups and the fun part of this video where we list this Chaos Emperor Dragon, PSA grade 8. It's first edition. It's from IOC. So back to Snups on our phone here. Let me turn up the brightness just a hair. Okay, so listing things on Snups is actually quite easy. We're going to go ahead and add an item. It's right here. And we just got to get this guy in the frame here. Let's focus on him. Oh, that looks great. There's like one picture of it. I guess I could also add like an image so they can see like the PSA grading and all that. Okay, cool. So we've got these, and next we'll just go forward. There's actually the same item. I think I'll just, okay, I'm gonna get rid of this item. We'll just have the one that says that has the grade on it. So this is Chaos Emperor. I'm spelling this horribly. Roar Dragon, uppercase. Be professional, Paul. Come on. Envoy of the End. And let's see, what's our description gonna be? PSA grade 8 first edition IOC. What's his number? Oh, he was actually 00. I thought he was 01 for some reason. ISO or IOC 000. Hopefully you guys can see that like decently well. Oh, okay, this is where I can add additional images, but I like the image I've got. You can actually list stuff on eBay, which is cool. They used to have that feature as well, so it's been around for a while. And yeah, so we hit done. Turn this down a bit. I want you guys to be able to see it better. Yeah, so we hit done. And now, bam, here we are. So this is it. If you guys want to hop on Snups and make me an offer for this, it's really easy. All you gotta do is just check out my shelf and you can do that. It'd be really cool. So shout outs to them again for sponsoring today's video. It was really awesome of them. Hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing my updated 2018 Yu-Gi-Oh collection. I will be on Snups. I'll be responding to offers and also just chatting with you guys, so it should be a lot of fun. Alright, it's gonna be it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up. If you want to join Snups, all the information about it is down in the description below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Pass turn.